Greetings, blessed spirits of the crystalline arcs rising, galactic ships, starships surrounding this domain, pulsars and quasars activated through the rings of fire portals. Happy 2222 galactic activation portal, angels of the earth. We have higher dimensional waves flowing in from our great central sun, Hunab Ku, and all portals open, all grids activated with the sacred light flowing freely now. We had a power of 18 and 26 hertz on the Schumann resonance. We also had a short blackout mode, synchronizing with the solstice energies. We had a very powerful night of these solar solstice rings of fire running through our veins, activating the threefold flame in our heart centers. Today, we had over 160 M1.5 or greater earthquakes. The whole ring of fire lit up again today. Earlier today, we had this trinity of earthquakes on the west of the United States, one off the coast of California, Northern California, 3.0 magnitude earthquake. We had in southern Idaho a 3.5 at 44 latitude, 115 longitude, 44 code, and then at the apex, which was at 38 latitude, 118 longitude, a 3.0, and this pyramid, this triangle, these are appearing all over the grid, pointing directly to South America, to the Andes Mountains, where we had multiple earthquakes throughout the day. We also had a 4.2 at the most southern tip of Mexico at 8:44 UTC, 8:44 AM, at 13 latitude, 93 longitude. We had several earthquakes along the Tropic of Capricorn, one at Easter Island, a 5.0 at 13:23 UTC, at 23 latitude, 112 longitude, and then also on the Tropic of Capricorn, just north of the tropic, at 4.1 at 11:44. So it's 4/4 code, the 11:11, and the 2/2, this was at 22 latitude, 68 longitude, and that was in Chile, South America, in the sacred Andes Mountains. And then we also had at the Peru-Chile Trench off the coast of northern Peru, just south of Ecuador, we had a 5.0, which was at 6 latitude, 81 longitude, 6 degrees south of the equator. Then right in the heart of the USA in Blackwell, Oklahoma, 3.7, 37 energy into the 73, heaven on earth. And also again today, where the Trinity, the Trident, at 1337, there's the 37 again at UTC at 4.8. Eastern Uzbekistan, which is where the three sacred mountains of the east, the Tian Shan, Kunlun, and Himalayan mountains come together to form the Trident, form the sacred pyramid. We also had another 4.9 on Easter Island at 1430 UTC. More signs and synchronicities of the grid totally waking up, totally activated to assist all sentient beings of light through this great ascension process. Together with Gaia, we are rising up, we are ascending up into the higher frequencies, the higher dimensions, the higher resonance of what we call heart resonance or higher heart resonance, from the higher dimensions all the way to source in unity consciousness. We'll start today's first transmission from Divine Bro Star of the Light, Michael Love. The event Solstice 2020 Stargate opens, the Great Turning Point, Pleiadian Light Forces transmission from yesterday, 6/21/2020. So this is a day ahead on the 2222 portal for immediate planetary broadcast to the star seeds of Earth. A message of hope and freedom that comes directly from the Pleiadians. Begin transmission, great ones. Today is the great turning point. Today everything changes. Today the event moves into its final phase. The Earth Alliance has been receiving and decoding special etheric data streams from light forces docked in Earth's solar system for some time now, and the latest light forces transmission displayed key data markers that show humanity's evolutionary ascension event is indeed imminent and will occur before the great year of 2020 comes to a close. A series of special Earth dates contained in this decoded light data also shows this very Earth Day, 6/21/20, is a major energetic turning point on Earth's ascension timeline. Think of today as Mayan 12/21/2020, the first true glimmer of the golden new age of light, and know that this is more true than you may realize, as the magnificent summer solstice 2020 celestial stargate opened today. Light forces use the powerful energy of the sun and the alignment of other planets to begin sending much more 40 Hz 5D gamma light into Earth's atmosphere. This high vibrational energy is going to light up in Earth's energy field in powerful ways over the coming weeks. This high-frequency gamma central sunlight is triggering a mass awakening of the beings of Earth, and this blinding light will soon propel all the beings of this realm completely into the fifth dimensional heaven state of being. On this important Earth Day, in the early morning hours, during a magnificent solar eclipse, light forces orchestrated two critical and final gamma timeline resets, setting the Earth on a direct trajectory towards the grand event apex and the true beginning of the new golden age, projected to occur on December 21st, 2020. These two timeline resets showed up as blackouts in the energetic field around the planet and were imprinted directly on the Schumann resonance chart. Light forces say, as of this great day on planet Earth, the chaotic changes that have been occurring all across the world during the last several Earth months will begin to stabilize now and will turn much more positive for the beings of Earth. A new day has truly dawned today for the citizens of planet Earth, as things are going to change now in the most profound and positive ways for everyone. We are excited to tell you that, on a personal level, you're going to start feeling stronger, more loving, more energized, and more healthy. Every cell in your body is being completely recoded in the most divine way by this powerful incoming 5D light, and your being will now begin to be filled with higher levels of inspiration and creativity as this new golden age energy permeates the Earth. You are being filled with high vibrational life force, great power and light. As we speak, and you shall soon know that something miraculous has happened to you. It is a grand time of healing and regeneration, and the time of passing from dark into light and from death unto life. The part of you that has been lost for a long time will now come fully back to life as your cup runs over with the abundance of life, we assure you. During all the energetic activity that has occurred today, light beings all across the planet are already noticing an incredible surge of 5D energy coming into their auric fields and their physical bodies. The grand solar flash. Many ancient prophecies speak of a blinding flash or wave of light coming from the galactic core that will stimulate Earth's sun and sweep over the planet just before the climax of the ascension event, creating a final compression breakthrough of light required to propel the beings of planet Earth into the fifth dimension. Numerous psychics, mediums, and beings under quantum hypnosis have seen this grand solar flash impacting the Earth in the near future. All Earth Alliance data and intel derived from light forces shows this grand solar flash will sweep over the surface of the Earth before the end of 2020, and more precisely near 12/21/2020. It is truly the most exciting time to be alive on planet Earth right now. All of this is what you came here to achieve, and we can tell you that you have been 100% successful on your great mission to this world. Upcoming planetary starseed, New Earth meditation, Earth Alliance leaders all around the world have coordinated and scheduled another global mass meditation for June 29th and 30th, 2020. The starseeds of Earth will unite once again next weekend to further change the energy on the surface in a positive and powerful way. The Earth Alliance says that historical numbers of starseed are expected to participate in this meditation will assist this effort, along with the powerful new incoming central sun energies will provide the energetic boost that will fully trigger the upcoming grand event culmination. Know that your energy changes everything on this planet as well as the entire cosmos, and if you look around you can see the direct effect of it all. The combined high vibrational energy of the starseeds of Earth has already caused a mass human awakening on the surface. All around the world, humans are waking up in record numbers and rising up in powerful ways to change things that do not promote sentient life and peace. You are witnessing a grand global revolution of the human spirit for freedom and sovereignty. All old deep state 3D matrix systems are being dismantled and reformed right now by we the people of Earth, as the citizens of Earth are done with being deceived, manipulated, stolen from, and controlled by all false, archon, harmful controllers. The beings of Earth no longer give their permission to have their sentient energy used by these false, archon authorities. We have seen that most of humanity is good and will do the right thing, and we know that all of humanity will find their way again soon. In all of this we say, abide forever by the one law, which is, do no harm. We came to assist humanity in their grand evolution and to create a better world where all the beings of Earth will live in peace and abundance forever, and we stand close by your side during this great time. One final energetic push is all that is required to turn this world into the paradise it was always meant to be. The great time of humanity has come, and we will all be witnesses as the new earth dawns over the horizon. We have a little ways to go, great one, so let's do this. We can tell you a tidal wave of pure light and goodness is coming now that this world has never seen. All hands on deck. Earth Alliance Light Body Update. Starseeds all around the world are reporting moderate to strong ascension symptoms right now from the powerful light waves that are impacting Earth. Let us know what ascension symptoms you may be experiencing at this time. Stand by as we move into the final phase of the event 2020 and the appearance of the long-awaited Golden Age. Thank you for coming to Earth and for your great service to all of humanity. Godspeed, Michael and the Pleiadians. From 5DEarthProject.com and from Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. June 22nd, Architect of Peace, Master Builder, Portal Day. The more enlightened the soul becomes, the higher the vibrational frequency of the soul. This is in truth what enlightenment means. It literally means being lit up from deep within. The heart center is totally open and connected to the soul. It expands into the cosmic heart and embraces pure, unconditional love. It means seeing everything from a much higher view and experiencing life differently. We know that there is only love, for all else is illusion. The deep inner knowing transforms our entire way of being and all our relationships. Soul mastery in truth means that we take responsibility for all and everything, all our actions and non-actions, for all which happens to us. We bid farewell to shame, blame, guilt, hurt, anger, resentment, and all the emotional charges and baggage we accumulated and dragged with us in this lifetime and others, which so clogged up our emotional bodies and caused dis-ease in the physical body. As we do so, we regain all the energy we invested in holding on to and nursing those emotions. Indeed, we reclaim our power. We gain in soul mastery. A master stands strong and tall and acts from their inner vision and wisdom and is not pulled away from his or her center. Indeed, the master is firmly centered and rooted in the higher soul self and the divine. Mastery is the ability to control your energy systems and maintain your high frequency, whatever is happening to you. Walking mastery is term applied to those who are living in a physical body while maintaining the upper levels of the fifth dimension and higher. This occurs when you contain a high percentage of light in your four-body system, your physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. The light is drawn into our aura energy fields when you pass tests and initiations sent to you by your soul and those guides who look after you and guide you. These initiations hone the soul's abilities and attributes in ways we may not yet comprehend, but in truth our higher soul self knows this in the highest degree and ever strives to attaining higher degrees of mastery. From JudithKusel.com and from Divine Sister of the Light, Elizabeth Peru, the second eclipse of the season has happened, and perhaps you're feeling the physical effects. This new moon eclipse was the middle of 3 and the only solar eclipse. It has been supercharged by 5 planetary retrogrades: Pluto, Saturn, Venus, Jupiter, and Mercury. You have been releasing repressive memories and patterns by naturally pressing the reset button on old habits, people, and situations that have been keeping you stuck. As a consequence of the evolutionary shifts that you're moving through, your physical body will be fielding some significant shifts too. These can include heart palpitations, thymus fluttering, heart chakra openings and expansion, emotional eruptions, tears, headaches and migraines, lethargy, overstimulation, vertigo, uncertainty, increased empathy and telepathy. Empaths, keep your energy field clean and light. Solutions: expect that during eclipse season, which lasts until mid-July, there is one more eclipse coming. Your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies will be affected. It's because of the pull on the energetics by the moon, earth, and sun all being in alignment. Meditation, exercise, energy clearing, hydration, going within, all can help you. And an awareness of the cosmic influences is your best friend and tool in riding the high vibe wave. From ElizabethPeru.com and from the Archangelic Calendar. Gaia is in the earth setting, which solidifies her motions in a very real way. It also solidifies the notion that Gaia is very serious about inspiring change, and that seems to be the only consistent that we are facing at the moment. The feelings inside of us are all heavily influenced by her mood, and when she is sitting in an earth-dominant setting, you can expect to speak on her behalf. If something comes up unprovoked, it is most likely coming from her influence. The sky is stunning. Keep watching as the best is yet to come. We keep hearing about light and lightning anomalies that will be awe-inspiring. It is said that this will be something that was not thought possible, but no one will elaborate more upon the subject than that. In conjunction, we will see the electrical sparks from an increased rate and frequency of seismic activity. The tectonic plates are moving way faster than expected, but we hope to release some pressure in today's assignments. We must mention the actions of Archangel Elyon in this context, who is making some profound changes to Earth via the dust cloud. He says that it will have something to do with the light show, but that his intention was not that, and he has a very specific target in mind. He also emphatically mentions that he will not yield upon his target for any reason. As predicted, the Schumann is putting on a show, but this is nothing to what it could be if we had the technology to measure the incoming upgrades properly. Speaking of, the 415 upgrade is giving us new energies, and thus new sensations that are foreign to our galaxy. We can't help but wonder what initiated these energies, but I am sure that we're about to find out. The Blue Avians are known as an extremely friendly and helpful race, and they wish to make their healing services known to our legions. They also wish to lend their services and as intergalactic guides as well. If you are having a hard time finding something related to our assignments, call upon their wisdom, and they will show you the way. The highly publicized exit of 3 of their predominant members of the Avians' highest guard has been greatly exaggerated, and although they have parted ways, they insist that they pose no threat to anyone and have left on civil terms. In 3D news, MSM is still trying to incite, justify, and support violence. Mainstream media, this is because the deck is stacked on all sides and a cover story is needed. The number one aim to this agenda is to disrupt the U.S. election process, and without constant propaganda, this agenda simply will not work. If you are involved in a sneak attack, you have admitted your ability is beneath the being or beings that you have stricken. There is a certain level of honor that one must exude if they wish to work with higher metaphysical powers, and all sides must abide by this or their great power diminishes. We have mentioned this before, but it seems that now more than ever, your geographical location is relevant to your energy work. You can do much more good in your geographical jurisdiction than anywhere else. This does not mean that you are not effective elsewhere, but people seem to have more intensity when defending their own turf. The tools for today's assignment will be in the link in the description below. Today's assignments. We always have another notch to turn it up. I feel that we have been very docile in our efforts thus far, as if we wanted to swallow a continent whole. We could implement strategies to do so. Luckily, we have a deep moral and spiritual codes in which we operate. Otherwise, there wouldn't be much anyone could do to stop us. The point of this is to say that no matter where the global climate takes us, we have a higher degree to operate from. This is never to be taken lightly, nor is the responsibility that divinity has bestowed upon us to regulate the energy of these highly volatile times. That being said, if the malevolent ships above Earth do not leave, we hold no morals against making a spectacle of our abilities. There is a giant ship that we have been chasing that is now parked above Australia. This is no coincidence to the cyber and other attacks afflicting the area. The lightworkers in Australia really need to handle this assignment as directly as possible. Of course, all of our legions are on this as well, but as aforementioned, your proximity may play a role. Certainly there are levels of consciousness where geography doesn't matter, but it does not seem to be the case for the median collective of lightworkers at this moment. Australia really seems to be organized darkness's number one target. We must do our absolute best to cleanse the communication lines of Australia by directly flushing these pathways by using strong silver lightning bursts. Then do the same for the global communication lines as well. This is because most of the attacks are electrically based, and if we do not flush the malevolent energies from the pathways, we may see a mass string of possessions. False message replays play constantly and place uncomfortable messages into our subconscious. These can cause anything from anxiety to suicide, and these machines must be destroyed. They are usually located in remote areas, but the best way to locate them is to locate an echo, a sound wave of indistinguishable chatter, and follow it to its source, then disrupt them with a sword and shield. You can completely cripple these devices, and with enough force, they cannot be repaired. To relieve some planetary pressure, open the wheel at the bottom of the Sea of Galilee by spinning it clockwise. This does many positive things for our human vessel and Earth, but it also does many things to ease the pressure building up inside of our planet. This will hopefully ease the calamity that is inevitable upon the current 3D timelines, and it is our hope that a new timeline will emerge where great suffering is not involved. As mentioned, Gaia is in an Earth-dominant setting, and thus she is ready to receive energetic assistance. She can easily recharge given enough rainbow plasma, so please engulf the Earth with rainbow plasma for at least a 72 count, and again with emerald green flames for an additional 72 count as well to promote healing. And together, the rainbow plasma and the green flames of healing will create a 144 count of higher dimensional love, light, and coherence to assist Gaia in this great transformation and transmutation. This is from the archangelicalendar.com. And from Tibetan Buddhist master Shamtrul Rinpoche, once you have questioned your worldly activities and your samsaric existence, it then becomes a matter of how much courage you have to follow your conviction. Only the brave will be free. Because, beloved beings of light, takes great courage and bravery to take on this great mission and this great challenge of transmutation, transformation, and transfiguration. This was not for the weak of heart. You are here, courageous being of light, because of your great heart, your great love and compassion for all sentient beings of pure consciousness. And you came here for this great mission, this great awakening, this great ascension, to assist Gaia and all humanity and all living beings to rise up and wake up from the illusion, from the delusions, and from the separation programming into unity consciousness and oneness for all eternity. And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Kin 85 read Resonant Serpent. Resonant is the name for the number 7, and its keywords are attune, inspire, and channel. The 7th day is all about adjusting your frequency, tuning yourself in so you may receive wisdom from the universe. We are now right bang in the middle of the wave spell, so a good time to ponder what you've experienced thus far and attune so you may understand what steps to take next. Today is Red Serpent, which represents life force, instinct, and survival. The serpent is a very sensitive creature. It detects every slight movement and has a good handle on everything going on in the vicinity. On serpent days, we too can use our senses to work out what is going on, feel the subtle vibrations, and use your snake sense. Serpent also represents transmutation. As it is said, if you can survive a snake bite, you become stronger. This symbolizes transmuting your own poison or darkness or whatever prevents you from vibrating higher. Take advantage of this energy today and process the venom you may be poisoning yourself with and set it free. As it is a resonant day, channel the wisdom you need to help succeed. Today is guided by Red Earth, which represents evolution, and this is a very appropriate guide for such a day. Allow the desire to progress on your spiritual path motivate you to channel Serpent's healing process. And today from Divine Sister of the Light, Christina Papagiorgio, read Resonant Serpent, Kin 85, 22 June 2020, 22/6/2020, equal 22/6/22, equal 464, equal 14, equal 5, 22/22, Architect of Peace, Master Builder, Portal, 4, Form, Structure, Foundation, Earth, 6, Heaven, Christ, Harmony, Family, 5, Freedom, Liberation, Change, Transformation, Kin 85, equal 13, equal 4, New Foundation, 13, The Goddess, Cosmic Consciousness, Natural Lore, Resonant Tone 7, Magic. Hot on the heels of the solar eclipse, we have a 22/22 New Earth Portal Gap Day, Galactic Activation Portal Day, ensuring these potent codes are fully encoded in Gaia's grids as humanity transforms. Serpent, Resonant Emotions, Blue Storm, and Gap Day. Mamma mia, what a punch! Day 7 in the Blue Storm wave spell of purification, cleansing, transformation, and evolution. The storm and the serpent bring us and humanity a magical transformation through shedding our old emotional snake skins. Today we attune to the cycles, transcending the old survival themes and transforming them to a higher frequency. Tone of creation, resonant tone 7 in the emotional realm. Action inspires, power channels, essence attunement. The resonant tone provides the ability to fine-tune and channel the magical forces today to effect great healing and transformation. Remember that it is our vibration that will energize our creation, and that this is broadcast through our emotional body rather than our mental body. So it is very important that we are stable, calm, and receptive to our feelings and what frequencies we are actually emitting as a transmitter to the etheric realm. At tone 7, our vibrating phenomenon learns to be still and to listen. Mystical 7 understands that everywhere is magical, but right here is better. Once we attune and then channel the magic through this present moment that is available to us all. Number 7 is also the frequency of the mystic and the magician, which strengthens our ability to affect real change and transformation in our lives. What are you attuned to today? What is possible for you once you release your emotional attachment to fear-based responses? Use your breath through relaxing, meditating, doing yoga, or sitting in nature to gently heal and release these ancient primal fears. The Resonant Serpent powerfully activates and raises your Kundalini energy today, so channel this wisely into creative pursuits. It is time to use your vitality and passion to inspire others. The red earth guiding the Resonant Serpent is a powerful planetary day, raising Gaia's Kundalini and activating the life force in Gaia's chakras and grid systems. The later part of the solar eclipse shadow falls directly over the masculine serpent Quetzalcoatl planetary line, which is highly potent. Eclipse shadows are very powerful erasers which clear and erase the negative dense energies within Gaia's ley lines, reformatting her hard drive through a total reset. The male line holds much of the power, control, and aggression through conflict and abuse of power, so it is divinely perfect that this occurs once the Mount Kailash crown chakra vortex has been activated, flooding the planetary grid with higher consciousness energies, which will then flow through our entire globe, benefiting our planetary family. Divine synchronicity indeed. Trust in the plan. All is well, dear star blossoms. Today's question is, what instinctual fears and emotions can I release to transcend survival mode and ignite my passion through my higher divine mission? Divine blessings for your transcendence of your fear and attunement to total divine bliss. In Lakek Alakin, Christina White, Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 85, Red Resonant Serpent. The mantra, the code for today is, I channel in order to survive. Inspiring instinct, I seal the store of life force with the resonant tone of attunement. I am guided by the power of navigation. I am a galactic activation portal. Enter me. So with this, navigators of the unknown, through this great awakening portals, let us know in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're seeing, what you're feeling, your visions, your dreams, your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below and click the little bell next to subscribe for notifications on future uploads. And as always, we have a link in the description below to the transcripts of today's transmissions. We archive these on our website, primedisclosure.com. And I would like to thank all the support and donations, pledges on our Patreon page. You can find this on patreon.com/primedisclosure. If you'd like to support our mission and my work with Prime Disclosure, you can make a pledge there, a monthly pledge. We have different tiers. I'd like to thank and welcome to Patreon, Alexio369. Thank you for your pledge and welcome to our team. If you have signed up for Patreon already, I uploaded today a video training for all the patrons, a joint mobility practice, which helps to open up the joints, stimulate chi flow. It's a good exercise, a good daily practice to get the blood flowing. It's good to do before any meditation practices, before any exercising or qigong practices or yoga, any kind of body movements. Works with every joint in the body. Also, my IT guy set up a Discord chat group. I don't know anything about this, so I believe if you look into your Patreon page. There should be a link or something. I'll have to update y'all once I have time to figure that stuff out. But for now, y'all can connect. Everyone that's signed up, I believed he set it up for all the tiers until we get everything figured out. And his name's Brian. He'll be monitoring the group there. And if you have any questions, you can leave them for him there. And in the future, I'll jump in there when I can. But I'm just so busy right now that I don't have time for anything else other than work, my daily missions, practices, and doing these daily transmissions. That makes for a long day. And I do these 7 days a week. And every day I'm on some kind of mission of higher dimensional resonance. So if you are a member of our Patreon, you can use this Discord app to connect with each other, to collaborate, to help each other out through this great mission, and to build networks together. And in the future, when I have more time and could do some live events through Patreon, I'll be able to communicate to all of you. But until then, it's a good place to connect with like-minded spiritual leaders on this great mission together. Yesterday, also, there were a couple new crop circles, which I'll post here in this video. One was they were both very interesting. One was like a 7-star within a special pattern, a 7-pointed star, which is connected to the 7 sisters of the Pleiadians. And the other one looked like a central sun within a sun and almost inside of a yin-yang type pattern. But it could also look like a second sun or some kind of comet or meteor. Very beautiful patterns on Pachamama from the higher dimensions. And after the last couple days of the fire energy pulsating in to the earth and our bodies, most of the day today, Gaia brought on much needed rains, which Pachamami, the great Pachamama sucked it right up. And yesterday I spoke of, after the morning meditation, how I was taken out of body into a type of bilocation deep into the ocean. Today I came through a meditation. It was off the coast of Ecuador, close to the Galapagos Islands. So this water energy is really coming in strong with the Divine Feminine. And then today, this afternoon, after meditation, I was taken out of body and placed in front of an ancient Mayan stone carving, an ancient glyph, which had many symbols, ancient writings, sacred geometry. And this is coming through for many of you starseeds, star blossoms. You might travel there in astral projection or dream time or in meditation, or it might be brought to you. You can see it with eyes closed, sometimes eye open in a field. Especially you could sit at night in front of a lit candle, looking through the top of the flame, and you want it to be in front of a blank wall. And as you drift into that hypnagogic state, you'll see some of these glyphs and patterns and ancient symbols, text, writing, sacred geometry, light language. Many of these things come through this state of being in between worlds, in between conscious and unconscious, or awake and asleep. Some call the hypnagogic state. I call walking in between worlds, this world and the next. Another practice you can do is, as you sit in the sun, eyes half open, half closed. Sometimes you can see the rainbow lights reflecting off your eyelashes. You can face the sun, but do not look directly into the sun. Just look off into the distance in the direction, not up into the sun, but straight ahead. And move your head around till you can see that light dancing off your eyelashes, and with the eyes half open, half closed, doing your deep breathing, 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. Slow, deep breaths in and out the nose. You can turn your head from right to left, over right shoulder, slowly. You can anchor these deep into the crystalline core of left shoulder, Mother Earth. Move back and forth and sit with that in a slow motion pattern. You'll start bringing in codes that way. You can do that throughout the day, anytime. Sunrise, sunset, best time. the crack between the worlds, let go into whatever feeling is evoked from yang energy. These energies coming in, these codes, these frequencies, these symbols, from form into emptiness, into the void, into the stillness. And with that note, I will bid you all adieu. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Keep shining your light brightly into the night, sacred beings of light. I love you all. Namaste.